Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really jumping into something fascinating, the world of financial freedom. We've got this great source, Pathway to Financial Freedom, and our mission really is to pull out the key stuff for you, give you a clear, step-by-step roadmap. Think of it as, a shortcut to getting informed without all the overwhelm. So let's kick things off right at the start. What does financial freedom actually mean to you? Is it maybe retiring early, owning your home, completely debt-free? Or maybe traveling the world without having to stress about income? This deep dive should help clarify those goals because, well, the source nails it. Your goals define your strategy.
That's so fundamental, isn't it? People often focus on the how before the why.
Mhm.
You really need to picture that end goal.
Mm.
Financial freedom, it's not just a buzzword. It has to feel real, personal. And getting that clear, it shapes, well, pretty much every financial move you make afterwards.
Yeah, that clarity feels like the perfect launch pad. Yeah. Okay, so our source lays out a pretty comprehensive plan. Let's get into the first step. Step 1, define what financial freedom means to you. We just touched on this, but the guide really hammers it home. Early retirement, no mortgage, world travel. Whatever your specific vision is, nail that down first. That's critical. Okay, so you've got that vision. Where do you actually start doing something? That takes us right into step 2, track and control spending. The source mentions some practical tools here, like budgeting apps. YNAB is one, helps you give every dollar a job. Mint is another, tracks things automatically. Or even, just a simple spreadsheet can work. The main thing is just seeing where the money's actually going.
Exactly. And, seeing that weekly coffee bill can be quite the wake-up call.
Huh, tell me about it.
But the tracking is just part one, the control part. That's about sorting out needs versus wants. And crucially, the source says you've got to eliminate those unnecessary or impulsive purchases. It's about making a budget, but also building the discipline to actually stick to it. Otherwise, it's like, pouring water into a leaky bucket.
That makes sense. And once you get that control, you often find debt is a big leak, right? Which brings us neatly to step 3, eliminate bad debt. The source is pretty emphatic here. Pay off high-interest debt, like credit cards, ASAP.
It gives two main ways to think about how to do that. There's the debt snowball.
Yeah.
You tackle the smallest debt first. Psychologically, that feels good, gives you quick wins.
Right, builds momentum.
Exactly.
Right.
Or there's the debt avalanche. That focuses on the highest interest rate first. Mathematically, you save more money that way. Both work. It just depends what motivates you more, the emotional win or the pure numbers.
Interesting contrast. Okay, so we're controlling spending, tackling debt. What about bringing more money in? That's step 4. Increase income. I like how the source talks about different ways to do this. Things like upskilling, taking courses to boost your career, or exploring side hustles.
Yeah.
Like freelancing, maybe an online business, tutoring, deliveries, even creating content online. Lots of options there.
And that really ties into the bigger idea of investing in yourself, doesn't it? Building your own skills, your own value. The source mentions getting certifications, degrees, maybe learning a trade.
Right.
Anything that boosts your long-term earnings potential. It's strategic, not just about quick cash, but building capacity for the future.
Right, building that foundation. So more income, now what? Step 5, start investing early and consistently. The guide really stresses getting started now and keeping it regular. Opening an investment account, maybe for mutual funds, stocks, ETFs.
Those ETFs, baskets of stocks, basically.
Exactly, diversified.
And the source covers a few different avenues. The stock market, of course, real estate. Also mentions SIPs, systematic investment plans, big in India, and index funds. But the real engine behind all of this, it's the power of compounding.
Ah, yes, the magic of compound interest.
It really is. Earning interest on your interest.
Yeah.
It grows exponentially over time. It's kind of counterintuitive, but even small amounts invested consistently can become seriously large sums down the road.
That's the goal, isn't it? Let your money work for you.
Precisely. Starting early makes a massive difference there.
Okay, so to invest wisely, you need to know what you're doing, which leads perfectly to step 6. Educate yourself financially. The source actually calls out some specific books: Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Millionaire Next Door, The Psychology of Money. Heard good things about that last one.
Yeah, Housel's book is excellent. It really gets into the behavioral side.
Plus, it mentions following financial blogs, podcasts like this one, YouTube channels. Stay informed.
And it's not just about learning facts, right? It's an ongoing thing. It builds confidence, sure, but also critical thinking. So you can figure out what advice actually makes sense for you, not just follow the crowd.
Good point. Okay, learning investing. But what about unexpected bumps in the road? Step 7, Build an emergency fund. The advice is pretty clear. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses
Hmm.
and keep it in a separate account, easy to get to.
Absolutely vital. This is your buffer against, life happening, a job loss, a medical bill. It protects your investments, protects you from having to go back into debt when something unexpected hits. It's peace of mind, really.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, making sure that fund and your investments keep growing. Step 8, automate savings and investments. This is where the pay yourself first idea comes in, setting up automatic transfers.
Yeah.
It sounds simple, maybe too simple. What's the real power behind that automation?
Well, it removes friction. That's the key. You take the decision-making, the willpower out of the equation each month or each paycheck.
Ah,
The money just moves. It ensures consistency, which, as we said, is crucial for building wealth long-term. It just happens. Makes good habits easy.
makes sense. Okay, step 9 feels like a bit of a mind shift. Step 9, own assets, not just stuff. The source says, here's where it gets really interesting. And it's about knowing the difference between assets and liabilities.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Assets are things that ideally generate income or grow in value. They put money in your pocket eventually.
Okay,
Liabilities, they consume income. They take money out of your pocket.
gotcha. So examples.
Well, the source lists assets like real estate, rental properties maybe, stocks, digital products, things that can earn for you. Liabilities are more like cars, gadgets, unnecessary loans, things that usually depreciate or cost you money in interest and upkeep.
So that fancy new phone.
Probably a liability, unless you're using it to make money somehow. It encourages you to really look at your possessions and ask, is this helping me build wealth or holding me back?
That's a powerful question. All right, we're almost there. Step 10. Review and adjust regularly. This isn't a set it and forget it kind of deal, is it? The guide says review your goals and finances monthly or quarterly.
Absolutely not set and forget. Life changes, right? You get a new job, maybe start a family, your goals might shift over time. If you don't review your plan, it can get outdated fast. It stops being relevant to where you actually are. So yeah, regular check-ins and adjustments are essential. It's about adapting.
Adapting, good word for it.
And finally, there was a great bonus. Ideas for passive income, just some extra ways to speed things up on the path to freedom.
Yeah, these are ways to make money without directly trading your time hour for hour. The source lists things like dividend-paying stocks, getting paid a share of company profits,
Nice.
rental properties, obviously, digital products like writing an ebook or creating a course once, then selling it multiple times.
Right, leverage. Exactly. Blogging or YouTube with monetization, affiliate marketing, lots of avenues where your initial effort can keep generating income later. It's about freeing up your time.
Okay, wow. We've covered a lot of ground here. So pulling it all together, what does this really mean for you, the listener? This deep dive into the pathway to financial freedom source, I think it really shows that financial independence isn't some, far-off dream. It's achievable. It's a journey with clear steps. Consistency, learning, adapting, those seem to be the keys.
Definitely. And the source itself kind of leaves us with a challenge, doesn't it? It offers a customized plan based on your age, income, and goals. Just tell me those details and I'll help you map it out.
All right.
Now, while we can't do that one-on-one here, it raises that crucial question for you. How can you start tailoring these steps, these principles to your unique situation, your age, your income, your specific goals, starting right now, today?
Something definitely worth thinking about.